So where's Diane?
Is that me?
Yes, it is you because I don't see a last name. So hi, Diane. How are
Okay.
you?
Hi. It's
Okay,
nice
so
to be
who is,
here, and
all
it's
right.
my husband that I'm interested in connecting with.
Okay, so let's see. Um, so as I connect in with your husband, um, would you understand him? I get the sense and the feeling with him that he's like a man's man. Would that make sense to you?
No, it doesn't really.
Okay, hold on one second. So if this is not your husband,
Could it,
would you have dad or granddad in spirit that would make sense that I would have this feeling of a man's man?
my father?
Your father. Okay. Would your father be someone that would like to do things first or like to get things off his chest or get his point across first? Would that make sense about your dad?
Probably.
Okay. Because I just want to make sure because I am feeling that. So if dad is stepping forward, okay. So I'm just gonna, because sometimes that happen. Let me just ask dad to step aside and let's connect him with your husband.
I know I earlier had said, well, if not my husband, my dad, because I haven't. He's been gone a long time, and I've never had
Okay.
any
So,
contact with him. So that could be. I said to him,
well,
"How
all
come you
right.
deserted me?"
Thank you for saying that because I'm definitely feeling him step forward. So I appreciate you saying that because I'm thinking, well, why would he step through if you're asking for the husband? Okay. Um, okay. So as I'm connecting in, I just want to see if I can maybe get around dad to get to your husband. Would you understand your husband maybe being a bit soft spoken? Would that make sense of him?
Perfect. Yes. Very
Okay,
soft
thank you.
spoken.
Okay, so now we got husband. So with the husband, I feel with him that he was definitely someone that was polite when other people go first, and maybe that's why my dad stepped up. Now with because it's like, hey man, just you can go ahead and go first.
He,
It's no
he would
big
exactly do that.
because your husband is all about, I'm not going to sweat the small stuff. I'm not going to stress out about this. When it's my turn and I'll get it done. Does that make sense around your husband as well?
Probably.
Yeah. So now with him, he really makes me feel like that you know what? I feel like he really like I want to take my hands and it's like I want to put them to your face. So would this have been something that he would have done with you, that he would have maybe held your face? Would you understand this?
He might. Yeah. I don't remember it as being specific, but yes, he was
Okay.
very, very touchy and very, very
Yeah,
close.
it's like I feel like I want to touch you. And I feel like he was just very doting and very loving. And I feel like that he really took care of your needs or looked after your needs. Would that make sense?
Oh my gosh, yes.
You know what?
Over and
He
beyond.
he is so different than the average man because I'm telling you because today's Super Bowl Sunday and I feel like the average guy would be watching that, but I'm not your husband. I feel like if you wanted to watch something else, we will watch something else. I feel like that he would have even maybe looked at romantic movies with you or looked at the type of shows that you wanted to look at that you didn't always have to do the action films. Does that make sense?
Yes, because when you asked me if he was a man's man at the beginning, I went, "Oh, just the opposite. He was a
Yeah.
woman's dream." I mean,
Yeah. Your husband is. Yeah, no, that was dad. That was dad stepping
yeah.
forward first. You know what? With your husband, he is the sweetest thing ever. It's like, oh, I even feel like your friends were like, oh, does he have a brother? Can we clone him? Because just the things that he
That would,
would do for
yes.
you. Does that make sense? You
Oh
recall
my
this
gosh,
person?
yes. Yes.
Yes, he is so sweet, and I just want to go to his smile. So, I feel like that he just has this easygoing, laid back smile, and it just can really light up a room. Would that make sense to you?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh man, he just gets you with that smile, and I even feel like maybe he kind of even maybe cocked his head back a certain way, and he just give you that smile, and you're just like, I just can't be mad at you because you're just so sweet. It's the type of feeling that I get. So, one more thing that I want to say is I want to say that he would have been very romantic, especially around Valentine's Day. Would that make sense to you?
Yes, yes.
Because he's taking me to Valentine's Day, and it's like I want to get you chocolates and flowers, and I just want everyone to know. I feel like that this man could have even drawn you like a nice hot bath so you can just really kick back. Like he just knew how to do it in style, if that makes sense about him. So what he really just steps by to say that it's like he just takes me to the heart, like you have his heart and you'll always have his heart, and that he's always around, and and as you're thinking about him this Valentine's Day, just know that he is there and he's with you, and I'm just feeling all this love that's coming through for you.
I
So
guess I just had it, his passing was kind of a very traumatic thing, like most fat passings are. But I mean, um, I left his room when he was in the convalescent home for just a few minutes, and something happened with one of the nurses, and all of a sudden I came back and he's dead, and it's something she kind of did, and so, but I felt so bad that I hadn't been there to protect him.
Yes, no, he does not want you to hold on to anything at all. It's like, no, if you've been going around that, around in your head about that, he does not want you to hold on to that.
Okay.
No, because he's coming through with love for you. He's coming through with so much love. And he's coming through with that whole love around Valentine's too.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you, Diane.